I think we can all agree, everyone had that one game from their childhood. That one game that the thought of fills them with nostalgia and happiness. For some, it was Halo. For others, it was Call of Duty. But for most, for me, it was Skylanders.
Greetings!
Okay, with that being said, all of the Skylanders games meant so much to me. Here's a video of me as a kid showing off my collection.
I'm still going to probably continue buying the Skylander games, whether I like them or not. I'm kind of just obsessed with them.
Anyways, that's enough of that. So because of this, I decided to replay these games, to relive my childhood memories. So, with that being said, let's get into the first game, Spyro's Adventure. So, there's a lot about Spyro's Adventure to love. Firstly, the plot, while being quite cheesy and honestly not that creative with the whole bad guy wants to take over all the land stuff, despite that, it is still incredibly fun and charming to play through, so it's still a pro in my eyes. Another pro is the combat system, which I absolutely adore. It's engaging and fun, along with the individual character upgrades and different Skylanders to choose from. It creates a wide range of options and variety when you play, which just makes the whole experience a lot more fun. Plus, another thing that I love, that should honestly be a con, but it just isn't, is the terrible names everyone in the franchise has. Rizzo! Bro's name is Blobbers.
Oh shit, Rizzo must have named him.
Squid Face Brute. I hate to break it to you, but aren't all the people here squid faces? Windbag to Genie. What a name.
Order.
I wish the he'd gurgle on my fin. I swear, 80% of the laughs I had whilst playing this game was from the really awful names. However, obviously there are some cons. For starters, that being how bad the puzzles are. Okay, if this is the level of puzzles, I think I'll be okay.
Shit, how did you crack that?
Taking down that wall seems like it might help. Maybe that old cannon will work.
I wonder what I'm meant to do.
Shit, I'm stuck.
I mean, there are some good ones, but mostly they're just repetitive and tedious. They're clearly made for kids, and I'm not a kid anymore, so they were quite boring. Another con is the game is a little bit janky and a bit buggy. I thought you just smacked it in the face. This water is murky as fuck. Someone's not been going green. Yeah, apparently the cutscenes are super long because they leave all the walking animations in. Who's help and what are they doing? But I'll give it the benefit of the doubt as it is a very old game, so it's not that big of a con. Overall, despite it having a few negatives, I still had a lot of fun playing the first game in the franchise, so for me, it's still in the top tier. With that said, let's get into the next game, Skylanders Giants. Hi. I just wanted to put a pause in this video to say this is a video I worked on like probably 2 years ago, and I've moved on to different things. I don't know if anyone watching this has seen this, but too busy with uni and working on a different channel right now, so I just don't think I'll ever finish it. But half of the video's done up to Swap Force, and maybe if the video does really well I'll finish it, but I thought I would just post what I have done. It's incomplete, the edit isn't even finished, the whole thing is a very kind of first draft of what I was going for, but I did still put a lot of work into this video, so I think I'm going to post it and just chuck it in there anyways. But yeah, with that said, I hope you enjoy the rest of it. Okay, so going straight into the pros of this game, I want to mention the fact that what makes each new Skylanders game unique is how each game has a new mechanic / breed of Skylanders. With Giants, it's primarily the lore behind how they are the oldest and most powerful Skylanders, which does later reflect in the gameplay. This itself makes the game more fun, let alone how it affects the plot, which I honestly believe to be the most interesting story told in a Skylanders game. It's much more unique and drives heavily into the history of Skylands and its resonance, which, for me, deepens the emotional attachment I have to this game. I mean, it does sort of introduce slavery, but this is when slavery wasn't abolished.
A different type of slave trade, I think you'll find.
Bro, Skylanders is too real. I didn't think they'd handle political issues like this. Moving on. Another pro, like the first game, is the combat. However, it has improved upon itself from the last game, which it does do in most of the franchise. It does this through the increased volume of enemies, which actually resulted in a lot of tense and stressful moments in the best way possible. Is that it, or is there more? Oh, here they are.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Ah! Ah!
No.
These guys fucked me up. Ah! 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 Another thing I have to mention, whilst I don't have much knowledge on this, I can say that I notice a subtle and simultaneously big difference in the map design, being both more aesthetic and fun to travel through. Another new mechanic is the card game they added, which I remember enjoying a lot as a kid. Yeah, it is. This game was fun, I remember. I mean, it might be shit now, but I remember it being fun. And to be honest, it still holds up. If I was to ever replay this game after this video, it would be exclusively for this card game. So, well done Activision. I'll give you a double pro for this one. My final pro, which I have to mention it again, and this definitely will not be the last time, is the stupid character names. It feels like in this game they somehow got worse, which I didn't think was possible.
Honkatron. Nauticus. What the fuck?
Wait, did it say Nauticus? Is that his name?
Put in the world. Life spell punch.
Is this Blobbers? Is it Blobbers? Blobbers! Woof. His name is Woof. His name is Bandit! How on the nose could you be?
They're so fucking imaginative, it's actually ridiculous.
Redbeard.
For fuck's sake.
Frigid Jumpy. God. Noodles.
Why is he called Noodles? It's the only character that's not obviously named.
And it doesn't make any sense. Secret Vault of Secrets. Nice.
Oh my fucking god.
However, it clearly was, which all it resulted in was more laughs at the absolute stupidity of each and every single one. However, whilst I know most of you watching will consider Giants to be the best game in the franchise, I obviously have some problems with it. Firstly, the puzzles are incredibly inconsistent. Some are super tedious and boring, like the last game. Watch, I'm gonna nail this first try.
Oh, how difficult this is.
Not sure how I did that. And others, mildly complex and long, which were also boring. However, I will say it's an improvement on the puzzles from Spyro's Adventure, so that's something.
How very challenging.
I actually got a little bit confused there for a moment, I'm not even gonna lie. Another thing is that whilst the map design is good, the level design kinda isn't. I specifically remember this one level where you're inside an arcane robot smashing and shooting various enemies and buildings, which is incredibly fun and satisfying to play, but the vast majority of the level is just getting dropped off at the same thing over and over again, which was just dreadful to play through.
You know just how to do
There's
that.
so many fucking puzzles.
After that, you'll need to make your way to each ring's control panel to unlock them.
So my final thoughts on this game would be that most say this is the best game in the franchise, and I remember it being so from my childhood. However, after replaying it, in my honest opinion, I would still say it's very good and mostly incredibly fun, but it doesn't quite edge the top tier. It's a very hard call to make, but it's going to go here. Okay, so with that controversial opinion done, let's move on to another, with Skylanders Swap Force. Fuck man, I am so excited to cover this game. So much so, this intro is completely unscripted. I've also got to mention this footage is slightly cursed because the people I had with me were saying things like this.
Rich, do you suffer from childhood obesity?
How many people do you reckon have wanked to Skylanders, like on a real one?
More importantly,
Bird.
what's your favourite cereal at the moment? Gentlemen, I'm about to take a wild shit. You may want to mute me.
Look at how big he is, holy!
James, that's your mum.
Shut up. My mum's not wooden.
That's your comment. Do you reckon it bends left or right?
Your dad's
Bends.
penis?
Oh dear, Ben, you've put yourself out there. Were you about to say that Chris had no idea which way his dad's penis bent because his dad was never... I was thinking it we all were.
Surely that's better. I'd rather not know what my dad's penis bends. You know an intense knowledge of which way your dad's penis bends, bro.
Shit, I put myself in a situation here.
Yeah, you've not helped yourself, James.
I did get a massive boner.
Surely that's just it in the video.
It'd be quite... This fish is tweaking.
Maybe it was my testicles.
Yeah, that's actually quite accurate.
Alright, I want to find out if there's any Skylanders porn on the internet.
But with that over with, I've got to say that I had such a blast playing this game. And here's why. Firstly, this is by far the most unique game in the franchise. In fact, it's the most unique by a country mile. For one, Swap Force has by far the best gimmick out of all of the Skylanders games, with the ability to swap the top and the bottom halves of your Skylanders around. This guy was my favourite one to use for Swap Force.
No. Get the cool tentacle bloke on the bottom and the fire bomb dude.
No, that is the most basic combo ever.
Yes, and it's the best one.
As a result of this was the only game where I genuinely sat down, got out all of my Skylanders to try every single combination just to find my favourite. And I still kept trying new ones. Each combo brings a new and exciting twist on the gameplay, which in turn makes the combat way more fun. I'm fucking these guys up.
To be fair, the actual enemies in this one have got so much better.
Yeah, they have. Oh my god, this is close. Please, kill him. Yes! 51 HP. Even Glumshanks is gonna get fucked up right now. Got him.
He's defeated evil Cumshanks.
So fun, in fact, that I actually felt motivated to find the soul gem for my Skylander that gives me my main power-up. Yes, finally. Which I then figured out, yes, let's go, soul gem. Oh, I already found it when I played the game at age 6. Another thing that makes this game so unique is the entire design of the game.
To be fair, some of the designs in this are quite cool.
This game has really stepped up the designs on everything.
What the fuck is that, guys? Why is he like a child with a moustache?
Why is his head so smooth?
Who's that Andrew Tate?
Oh dear, let's not get into that.
What's on her head?
Onion.
Onion, yeah. For starters, they lean much more into the whole furry design, which I actually like. Not for that reason, I swear. It works because it leans much more into what makes Skylanders, if that makes any sense. And it does this more than any of the other games. Another thing is that the graphics on this game are just way better. I mean, come on, look at that. Mwah, beautiful. And you never would have guessed it, but in Swap Force, the puzzles are going in the pros list. Crazy, I know. But I was actively excited whenever a puzzle came up. Oh, there's a puzzle, isn't it? Fuck's sake. Whoa, this is quite cool. Oh, it's another one of these. I'm actually kind of excited to do the puzzles now. They really stepped it up. Oh, that's how you do it. That's quite cool. They really stepped up the puzzles, Jesus. This is due to the complete redesign of the puzzles, making them the right amount of both challenging and fun. I also think it's important to mention that this is the first Skylanders game with the ability to jump. The first Skylanders game where you can jump, by the way.
I remember asking.
This is a small change that makes a huge difference in how the whole game works. It makes every aspect of the game better, like being able to jump over attacks in the combat, or creating more engaging puzzles. Okay, with all that glazing done, let's go over the very few, very minor cons. Firstly, Swap Force does have one of the weaker plots, especially when compared to Giants. The plot itself is about Chaos making everything evil with what we referred to as
Evilized Sugar Bat. Gonorrhea Sugar Bat.
Oh my god, it's contracted mega
Evilized.
chlamydia.
Bit of a gonorrhea epidemic in Skylands, isn't there?
Yeah, people are just all over the gaff here.
Yeah, they have no restraint. Didn't anyone tell them about safe sex?
Bro, I'd actually do something devious to Gumshanks.
He's got gonorrhea, you gotta leave him.
Mate, you think that would stop me?
Because of this plot, it also ruined the names in this game, which was just so sad. There are some funny ones, definitely. He's a bomb thrasher.
Excuse me? Look how wide those combi's mouths are.
You're just trying to downplay the fact that your dad is a bomb thrasher. Oh no, it's another jumble bomb thrasher.
Live spell punk.
And a jumble bomb thrasher, or as we like to call it, Mark.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. No way. There's a crumble bomb rocket shooter. It's Mark's house.
But most of them are just the name with evil stuck in front of it. which truly brought a tear to my eye. The only other complaint I have about this game is that the hub world is just way worse than the other games. It has a lot less character and personality, so I would always just try rush straight into another level. Wrapping up Skylanders Swap Force, I have to say I fucking love this game. It is just so incredibly fun to play 100% of the time, and it's clear the developers improved on most of the places where the other games fell down. This game is so good, it's getting its own tier, as it's by far the best game in the franchise. Try to tell me otherwise, I dare you. I will smoke you in the comments. By that I mean I'll pussy out and put the skull emoji.